creating report. Now it's time to print the report. We have this set of data that we are working on to print it. In this case, the best way which I can suggest you is always go with the print option directly. There we can see that what is lacking behind and what we need to improve. In this case, there are two options that we can go ahead with. The first one is either you can go with a shortcut which is Ctrl+P, else you can go to the File tab and there you can see the print option. When I click on print option, you can see a lot of options are coming. And here you can see the orientation of this, which is portrait or landscape, that you can choose upon, and else a lot of things. But before that, go into these options, just have a look at the preview that we are getting right now. We have in total 2 pages. The first page, if I click on it, this is the second page. Seems not correct, I think, because half of the smart art is coming over here and half is falling in the next page. So a lot of things that we can improve over here. So let's say instead of going to these options, everything is covered up in this page setup option. If I click on it, here we go. The very first tab is page tab, and this the orientation is giving. You can adjust the size of the font, which is 100% right now. You can change it. You can narrow it down a bit. That also seems fine. But as per my practical experience, you cannot go below 65%. That looks very small. If you have very small data which is coming on the next page, in that case you can click on fit one, so everything gets fit in single page. The second one is the margin part. This is very much important that you can size upon on the margins on left, right, top and bottom. Header and footer margins also. Right now you can see that there are a lot of spaces are coming right hand side. So in that case, instead of handling these margins, we can center the page. Just have a look. If I click on this horizontal and vertical, you can see the preview over here. And when I press OK, just see the impact. Now this is looking pretty cool. Instead of that, a lot of things that we can work upon, we have to go to the Home tab first, and still few things are not matching correctly. Right now we are into the normal mode. We can go to the page layout or page break preview. If we go to the page layout view, this looks like this. But this is actually not a page layout. The best way to go with is this page break preview. Here you can see that customer is not coming in that range. So right now, if I go a bit down, you can see this is how it is happening. A kind of watermark that you can see is page 1 and below is page 2. And what I want is I want to take in this customer field also. So when I move my cursor towards this blue line, you can see that 2 headed arrow is coming. I'll click on it and I expand it to cover this customers also in my range. Now I'll go to the normal view, and here you can see this dotted line is coming. It means this is in there. When I press Ctrl P, now you can see that customer is also coming up. It is also a good option to set up the print area in advance. When we send a report to someone else, we can set up in advance so that the next person to whom we are sending the file will be able to print it very comfortably. Right now you can see that if I press Ctrl P, the area is coming like this, which is perfectly fine. But what if it is not coming correctly? In that case, for example, if I don't want that whole page to be my print area, in this case I want to be printed only till here, till the smart art. In that case, I have to go with this page layout, print area, set print area. And now if I press Ctrl P, this is coming like this, page 1 and page 2. A small portion is coming in page 2. So that's here that page break preview comes in. Here you can see that blue line again, which is denoting for page 2. So now I move my cursor over here, I drag it a little bit down and cover up this area also. Now I know the size of my font will decrease a bit, but I can see everything in single page like this. Thank you.